Alright, so I got all the core support out, or I keep calling it core support, but I meant dash support. And there's not any videos on YouTube on how to take this out, or at least not that I could find. To get this out, you're going to have to remove your steering column. I can show you which bolts to take off whenever I go inside the shop and all that. To get the steering column off, it's 4 bolts on the support bracket for the dash, and then it's 1 bolt right through here. You can see the hole right through there. It is a star bit. Not 100% what size it is. I'll get back to you on that. But there's 5 bolts holding this thing in. One right here, second one's right here, third one's right here, and the other 2 are on that side. Alright, that's the only 5 bolts holding the support for the dash in the truck. Now, there is a cable you have to disconnect. This right here, I believe this is the brake cable. This is the emergency brake cable. That's where your little handle is. It goes right there. You disconnect that. Disconnect that first. I did not. It was really hard to get it off after the fact. So if you're gonna do this, disconnect this first. Of course, you got to get the wiring harness and all that crap out of the way. I would recommend unplugging as much as you can of this wiring harness inside that dash before you really try and take the support out, because those wires like to get hung up on it and all this, that, and the other. But as far as taking the dash support out, it wasn't too terribly bad. It took me about, I don't know, 45 minutes, and that's just because I was fumbling with these wires, fumbling trying to figure out which ones were still connected, having to pop them loose. You know, some are connected to the support. You know, they got these little things that are connected to the support frame, so you need to pop those off. Definitely try and do that before you take the core support or the dash support out. I'll eventually quit calling it a core support. Core support somewhere up front. But I'm gonna run in here to the shop and show you. So here it is. There's the dash support with the AC tubes still on it. I did not take those off. They would have been a pain in the butt to try and get off with the support still in the truck, because Ford, for some odd reason, put these bolts right here upside down, and they're really, you don't have much room. It's hard to get back there, so just pull it. If you're gonna pull it, just pull it with that on there. That would probably be your best bet. But there's this pin. I thought I was gonna have to grind this pin off. It looks like a rivet. Hold on. It looks like a rivet from this side, like what's on the frame. I thought I was going to have to grind that off to get it off, but luckily I didn't do that first. So I disconnected all the bolts and it got loose, so I knew I wasn't going to have to do that. But as far as the steering column goes, because that's what you're going to need to remove first to get this thing out of here, is the steering column. You should probably take the steering column out before you take the dash out. I took the dash out, or I took the dash off with the steering column in. It was not fun. I probably should not have done that, but here's the bolts. They're 13mm bolts that went on this that connect your steering column to the dash support. All right, and then there's 2 more in the back. The bolts were 13mm, all of them. See? Boom. Boom. There's 4 of them, and then you disconnect that other bolt, the star bit. I'm gonna go back here and show y'all. what I'm talking about on that one. And it went through there holding, it held it on. You take that bolt off, and then you got to take gear shifter out. I took it off before I pulled it, which I think it made it simpler than trying to pull it with it on there. But yeah, so take that off first, then take your core support out, and hopefully this video helps. I know I didn't show myself doing it. That would have been really difficult, trying to film and take this thing out at the same time. So I'm still new at these how-to videos, so sure enough, yep, that seems to be about it. But it does take about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Man, you know, depends how fast you're really working. Took me about 45 minutes to an hour, but just get in there, take your time, find all the connections, make sure you get them loose before you really start trying to take this thing out. It'll help a lot. Yeah, I hope this video helps some people out there, because I know I could not find any videos on how to take this thing out, so I had to figure it out for my damn self. Alright.